Hey folks, and this Sunday we're going to play a bit more of Academia School Simulator by Squeaky Studio. So the game has been released on early access and has received a bunch of patch already. So we're going to try to continue our school and see where we can go. So let's just load the game. Hopefully it will be compatible here. And let's see what we can do to make our school better. So we obviously need to expand a bit the cafeteria, I think. The kitchen should be fine for now, but we are definitely lacking dining space. So maybe I could just expand it on the north part and add a bunch more class around. It might be walking, but we are going to require to have much more workers around here. We need more janitor, we need more professors, we need more teachers, we need more people overall. So let's just try to do the best out of it. So let's see, we've got a little bit of money. Maybe I could just go for a bunch of grants to see if there is anything I could just try to tackle here. To do, grants maybe. Here we go. So let's see. I think they've been actually just sorted these things a bit more. It is not a complete list where we could just pick up whatever we want, but now I've got the grant I can actually access, and then I will be able to unlock more. Okay, cool. So I need to build a club. I need to build, I think I might be able to tackle that. I just need to check if I've got now the tool to do so. Then we'll need to wait. Oh, this one is going to be pretty easy. I've got it already done. So let's just get the money. It's basically free money. And let's see. Full faculty, I've got it already as well. So let's just take some money as well. School expansion. No, I'm just a bit short on this one. So what I should do first is try to tackle the toilet issue. So we're going to just close that. I'm going to... What am I doing here? And let's see, over there. I'm going to check if I've got the tool to do this right away. So let's see, layout, zone, here we go. So toilets, but can I just change as maybe I've got doors which are going to enable me to do that. So we've got regular door and step doors. Let's take a look. Not so much, not here at least. Let's just take a look in the object maybe. Maybe we can find something which is going to help us a bit. Let's go with toilet, and there is only this tree, so I can probably not do it. Or maybe I could just do toilets without urinal, which I have done already, I think. Yes, I did, so it is possible this is done already. Out. Maybe I do have some things over there to tackle this issue. I feel like not the case, so we're just going to forget about this grant, and we'll try to do first a bigger place for them to eat. So let's take a look. We want to make a place which is going to be big enough, so let's go with a cafeteria here, and let's make it maybe that big. Alright, let's just pause the game for a sec. Alright, then we'll just need to build a bunch of walls. Alright. We'll also need a regular door around here. Where do I want to make the entrance? Maybe here is not bad. I'll make another staff room somewhere else, just to save some time, and then I'm just going to let them begin to build, and I will add a required object as we progress. So let's say we're going to put the food counter at the entrance. It seems to be fitting, as they're going to pick up their stuff here. I'm going to keep a bit of space so I can just add a plate counter. And maybe a trash as well. Alright. And we'll need a bunch of canteen tables as well. So let's just try to fit as much as we can. It might be fitting here. Maybe a bit too close. So let's just go. Maybe with these it should be fine enough. We're going to add a bunch of bench. Alright. Let's try to find the trash bin. Where was it? Not here. Is there any category I could find these a bit easily? because I might miss it. No, it's just over there. Trash can. Let's just go for it. Alright. So I was searching last time to change the language of the game. I did not find it. So it is still half English, half French. So there might be a bunch of mess up on the language here. Anyway, we're going to try to add a bunch of things here. So kitchen zone, I don't really care. I'm going to put concrete. It's not perfect, far from it, but it might be better than nothing. So let's just put it over there. I need to check that I've been filling these doors each time. Don't want to. It might be better if I just put a bit of where is this? A bathroom tile over there. Oh, still I need to remove the previous one. Okay, not going to fit. I'm not going to, because I'm going to destroy the door, I believe, before I destroy the ground. So I will need to wait a bit more. Alright, so I got a bit of space here to make another garden as well. Because really the more green space, the better. Oh, I fell because of the tile in between. Do we have enough janitors? It seems not to be the case. It's quite dirty. What am I looking? A food counter? It should be built, isn't it? Wait a sec. It is there. Maybe it isn't not in the right direction. It's not. Maybe it's facing the wall and it's not working. Let's see. Can I just click on it? It would be nice. No, I cannot. So let's just go back to the cafeteria here. We're going to go for the food counter. We're going to remove this one if I can. I cannot. So let's see. Maybe that way. Okay, why not? And I will need to remove the other one, except I don't really know how to do it. I could maybe try to use a dismantle thing and remove that one here. Even though it seems not to be picking up the thing. I don't know why. Maybe it's just a little bug. As I was saying, it is early access, so there might be some which are going to happen. It is quite normal. Your school is dirty. Oh, okay, you know what? I'm just going to add a bunch of janitors. Even more. We need to keep this place clean. Oh, we'll be in trouble. Can I get one of these, please? It'd be pretty cool. I'm just going to add one more of these. Where were these? Plate counter over there. So if we've got 2 food counter, it's going to be speeding up thing a bit, I believe. Okay, it seems to be advancing. Can I don't think I can rotate the camera because I would definitely be able to. Oh, no, it's not what I'm looking for. Food counter. Okay, here we go. Let's dismantle it and we'll just build it back. Let's just build a bit. I think everybody's leaving, so it's not going to happen. But I've got a lot of work to do here. I need them to keep working. The food needs to be a bit cleaner for them. Oh, come on. Look at how much janitor I've got in so little space here. I need to make it bigger. Much, much bigger. Okay, so what if, let's see, I'm going to build a bunch more walls here. At least that big. Oh, wait. To pick up the thing. Okay, so it's working. Alright, we'll just dismantle the remaining bits of walls over there. And we'll expand the worker area. No, it was just a janitor room, I think. I don't believe it's going to work if I just add this. It's not working like in Prison Architect yet. I believe at some point they might be expanding that, but let's just remove this room here. And we're going to add it back. Alright, much better. I just need to add a little bit more concrete. Alright. We'll need also to add probably a bunch more things like another sink and a bunch more table and chair. Alright, because I've got so many janitors, I need to be able to rest a bit. It's looking a bit more like a restaurant, looks that. Okay. Should be fine. This is better. Okay, sculpture is good. I just need to add a little bit more concrete here. Then we'll bring the counter back. And at some point I think we're going to require more cooks. Oh, we've got kids which are sick and which are not coming to school. So we don't really have enough medic and nurse. Okay, I think I've got at least enough space for them to eat. So I could still add a little bit more food counter. Yeah, just need to choose the right direction here so we can actually make it work. Good. And do we have enough cooks? Oh, it seems to me we are lacking a sink, so I should definitely add one of these. Where was it? Kitchen. Over there. And I believe I might want to hire one more cook to speed up things a bit. Or two. The kitchen is still a bit small, but there's plenty of work to do. Alright, so hopefully it's going to work a bit better. Alright, so everyone's going back home. And I should probably just add a little bit of concrete to allow them to go back home. Because they're just going around like this. It is not... oh, I should make things work. I just need to add a bunch more roads to make things a bit cleaner. It will cost me a bit, but it's not such a big deal yet. Okay, so they should be coming back soon. I'm just going to speed up a bit. I still wonder if I've got enough janitors because they are not cleaning everything as well as they should. But I still hope at some point they're going to manage to pick up the pace. I'm going to add a bunch of concrete and see if it is going to be working well. If it was not that expensive, I could just add a little bit more of this all around here to make it a bit better. Alright, so if I want to get more money, I need to make more classroom. And I would probably need to get more janitors because it seems I need a huge amount of janitors to keep this facility running well. Alright, so where do I want to add a bunch of classroom here? Probably here. It's going to be close enough to the cafeteria here, and I should be able to handle that probably. Yet, let's add a little space over there. I feel like it's going to be better with that. Meanwhile, let's just make a new zone. I'm going to make a class R2 here, but I need to keep a bit of space for the walls. So do I want, maybe not too big, I don't want to put too many students in there, it needs to be small enough. Okay, let's see, it's probably too big I think, it might be willing to go with that. And I need to make a club as well. I could just try to do a club within these walls. Maybe I don't want to make another class here. Let's see, how big does it need to be? 5 by 5. Okay, so I've got enough space here. Let's make a club. Let's make this place a bit better. And I'm running low on found, so I need to be careful. These walls were quite expensive. I'm going to add a door for now. It's not going to be a proper club yet, because I'm going to run out of money. I'll just speed up a bit. Then I should check if I can maybe go for a grant, something. a sophomore class. Let's see. Can I do it already? Because I've got probably a bench. Let's take a look. Do we have different kind of classroom here? It feels like I've got only one. So let's take a look. I've got the library already. I've got the faculty. I've got a computer lab room, and don't have so much more room. Can I just? Nah, I cannot. So maybe I cannot complete the grant yet. Or maybe I could just check. Maybe it is somewhere else. Maybe I could just ask for a bench. Yet I could go with, I think it was 24 in some of my rooms. But I don't know if they're going to maybe assign some class to some grade. I wonder. Anyway, I just need to wait for the end of the day to end, so I can get a bunch of money to continue my club. I don't want to go too far. I'm just going to get to run out of money. Alright, let's see. It's doing reasonably well, but I'm not really good with my founds. I'm going to be in trouble. Alright, I'll just speed up a bit. I cannot speed more than that. I'm a bit stuck right now. I could probably sell stuff, I'm not sure. There's so much food here. Is it food? Yes, it is food. Quite like the way it looks. Got garbage here. I might want to expand the place and add a bunch more garbage, because I feel like it is needed. Okay, so we should get a bit of money out of this day. There is quite a bit of stuff now. Not yet at 100, but it's getting closer. Come on guys, we've got so much to clean here. With a bit of luck, we should get a bit of money. Anyway, let's just wait for them to get out of here. I think it was already an issue with Prison Architect in the early version. When you were done with your money for the day, you were often just waiting for the money to just be back, kind of, if you were not really good at handling your money, which I was sometime. So let's just take a look and see what we're going to do with this club here. So we need table and chairs. It's not going to be too expensive, I hope. So let's see, clubs. Are these big tables? No, these are fairly small tables. So let's just take a look. I'm going to try to. I can only put a bench. Okay, we're going to go with this layout. I'm going to add a bunch of chairs, which are already pretty expensive. And okay, I'm not even going to be able to buy everything. I think I should just go faster, because we're going to run out of money quickly enough, and I'm not going to be able to do much more. I know my funds are low, but what can I do? So let's just speed a bit. Let's just go maybe with the club done, I might be able to actually fill a grant. Yes. Okay, so let's just apply, and now we've got enough money to do things. The grants are quite handy. Okay, I might want to actually build a bit of floor here. It's a bit too grassy here. Alright, and do I want to even more janitors? It seems overkill. Oh, maybe not that much. I think people are just picking stuff. So let's just keep going. It's a bit of a shame, because I'm going to run even lower on money. Yet, if the school is running well, it might be worth it. I wonder, did the transfer stuff I've been doing is it working? I think it might. What if I was to ask them to send me a bit more of senior student? I could go with 24 as well. I believe I've got enough space. And I could just ask them to send me a bunch of senior as well. I think it's basically the same price, so... it might be good. Don't want to go much further. No, not yet. We'll see if it's going to work or not. So I've got currently mostly freshmen and sophomore, but they're not giving me so much money. And I've got plenty of salaries and utilities and stuff to pay. I didn't even know I was paying water and electricity. Good to know. Okay, it's not much. I don't have so much money. I need to just keep going quickly if I want to be able to gather enough money to be able to upgrade my little school here. I don't really know what they do in the clubs. I think at some point we'll be able to handle everything which is happening in class and stuff a lot better. But for now I cannot really do much. And I maybe... there might be a way to handle that, but I'm not yet aware of that. I do not have so much mean to control. Maybe it's a program and stuff. But I'm pretty sure we will get some more stuff to toy with at some point. For now I believe I can only increase the number of students and try to run things properly, but I cannot really handle the way I'm going to teach these kids. I should probably just add more bins. Let's take a look. Gender room, nope. Toilets, nope. It might be just in all. Just need to go further. Trash can, I've got trash bin as well. Maybe I should just add one of these somewhere around here. Okay, 3 of these over there. I'm going to add a bunch of little ones as well. Like that. Alright. I probably need to add a bunch more all around, so I'm not going to get in trouble too much. Don't want them to throw their garbage around. I think I've got enough. Do I? Seems we're getting a bit better on the dishes issue. Still, I might want to just add one trash can over there, just in case. Okay, let's say it's going to be good enough. I don't know if these trash bin needs to be close to this storage or not. Sickness. Maybe I should just improve a bit the clinic. Adding a bunch of beds. And maybe a few more medical cabinets here. I could add a bunch of chairs as well. And I probably need to add a bunch of nurses as well. Okay, I don't have enough money to go much further, so we're going to stick to 3. I think it was 3, maybe 4, I don't remember. Just take a look. I've got 3 nurses. Okay, I will try to add one more when I can. With a bit of luck, it's going to be enough to keep the sickness at bay. Alright, let's see. I think I might need more clubs. And maybe more classroom at some point. I could just increase the amount of students in this class, but it seems to be really unnecessary. There's already too many. I cannot build an extra classroom yet, though. Alright, we've got a slightly bit of money which is getting in. Let's see if the grants are going to enable us to do more. No, I cannot do anything about this. Build a sophomore classroom. I'm not going to be able to do that. I can do school expansion stuff though. I just need 3 more students, so I need to build a classroom, extra classroom here. Saying that, I'm probably not going to have enough money to do so. Unless I do it, I do a small one. So if I do one of these, I'm going to use that wall. So let's go and say we're going to do 6 by 6. I could just go with 7 by 6. I wonder. Depending on the... No, I cannot change the kind of classroom I'm going to make depending on the size of it. Oh, so expensive. So expensive. I'm not even going to be able to finish the walls. Ouch. Just... Nah, not going to happen today. Got $65 to end the year. It's going to be very difficult. And I'm not going to get much more. I'm not even going to be able to finish the classroom that quickly. I believe I'm just going to be able to probably complete the wall, buy a bunch of chairs and not so much more. Now I just need them to leave. I think I do remember that in Prison Architect we're able to give the prisoner jobs, so we can produce some kind of money by manufacturing stuff. It's never going to be possible in this game. I don't know how they're going to tackle the flow issue. Because it's not as interesting. We're just watching things happening and not building anything and just not acting here. It's going to be an interesting issue to solve. But I believe when we are going to get more ways to tackle how we are handling our studies and stuff, it's going to give us more things to do in between. Okay, so it is the end of the day. You know, I just need 3 more students. I could just add them and get the grant. It could be probably a nice way to deal with that. Let's see. I'm not really fond of crowded classroom, but alright. It should be sufficient enough to give us what we require. Okay, more concrete. Maybe I could just go over the budget. I believe I might be able to survive this. Yet, I've got a bit more money now. I think I've been reaching some point here where they gave me more money. So let's just take advantage of this to give me more chance to make more. So we're going to add the chalkboard here. We need to add an office for our teacher with a chair, and we'll need a bunch of student chair as well. We need at least 10 per class. We're going to go a bit further. Okay, for now it should be sufficient. It's going to probably create a bit more mess. I've got too many students puking. It's not normal. Let's just take a look at the grants. I've got the expansion now. Yes, let's do it. Okay, a little bit more money. What could I go for? School expansion 200. Probably the more realistic goal I could just go for. I cannot go for anything else. Okay. Oh, I forgot something quite important. We don't have any teacher for this school, so we are going to go for maybe Philip here, which is quite good. Let's hire him. Alright, good. So we are going to we need to wait for the day to end so we can get more student for Philip here. He's just going to do nothing for today. I should have waited for the end of the day, maybe it would have been more efficient. Because I'm going to probably pay his salary as well. And he's just basically teaching to nobody right now. Which is not very efficient. Why do I have a janitor? Yeah, seems a bit strange. What are you doing? I will need to also probably just expand the computer room. And the library seems to be overcrowded as well. I will need expansion at some point. Okay, this is the end of the day. Let's see how many... Oh, look at that. We're going to reach much more than what we're aiming for. We should get a bit of a grant as well. Good expansion. Let's apply because we're going to be ready for this. Okay, so I think I might want to add a bunch of toilets because it seems to be... Oh, look at that. Okay, final exams are currently ongoing. I was going to pass, I'm not sure. I feel like it's going to be a failure. Okay, so we've got 44 freshmen which has passed and 4 which has failed. Not too bad. The sophomore did not pass so well. It's really just not good. The junior, even worse. No, not really worse, but it's not good anyway. Senior, pretty much the same. So we've got, it's 50-50. It's not really good. We'll try to do better next time. So let's take a look. We've got more things here. Student result. Oh, this is cool. So we can see exactly which student failed and probably why. They failed art and physical education here. And history as well. We've got... Okay, there seems to be weak in the same kind of discipline here. So we need to find a teacher which is going to be good with history, art and physical education. Whoa, not good. Okay, so for these I'm just not ready. Should just not go for these guys. I believe I might get maybe some grant or something when I'm going to make them all pass. But it is quite a cool way to end the year. I like it. What else do we have? We've got a C grad. It's not really good. It's clean enough, but it is not perfect. Anyway, guys, I think I'm not going to go much further because we are not going to be able to build much more rooms. We'll just wait for another update to see if I can show you a little bit more things. For now, if I was to just push forward, I would just increase the amount of students without increasing the quality of my school so much. So guys, I hope you liked the video. If you do, please leave a like, a comment or subscribe. And until next time, guys, have fun!